fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's gonna have those videos where he shows the watches, where he opens the case up. Yeah.
You know, he got the latest watch, latest car, and look what I just bought.
And you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that shit. Boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Gottis are like 3 million. There's watches that are 3-5 million.
Is they wind up going broke at a certain point, right? First of all, taxes, child support, all that kind of stuff, that promoters, this and that, and then just the way you spend your money. Could be bad investment. Could try to do the right thing and wind up with bad investments. You could just spend too much. And the thing is, if you're not the best in the world anymore, but you're one of, let's say, 50 best in the world at what you do in your weight class, still hard to tell that dude, you can make $100 million. No, don't do that because you're old.
Right.
Why would he not do that?
You know, if you have the right money behind it and the right promotion behind it and the right kind of commercials behind it, you can turn anything or anyone into a star. So it's basically you're just choosing to do what you want to do. If you want to do Mayweather and Pacquiao, I think it can be done in a way where people are going to be curious enough to watch it. And you guys were just talking about it. It's on Netflix. It's not necessarily behind the paywall, aside from unless you don't have a Netflix subscription, but people are going to watch.
Terence Crawford recently called out Floyd Mayweather for demanding $100 million for a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Crawford pointed out that Mayweather once earned huge amounts of money, but now people are starting to question his financial.
You know, and I don't see him trying to, give the game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now.
Yeah.
So I can't give everybody the game. It's a business at the end of the day. So if they made all this money, on our backs as fighters, and now I'm a promoter, I'm gonna do the same thing that they once was doing, and just say it's just
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman explained that fighters often chase money because boxing does not provide long-term security. Once their careers end, there is very little support from the sport. So boxers must take care of themselves financially.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well? Or just these kind of fights that's going on?
They need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money, this is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players, there's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our world.
Personality Tasha K shared her opinion that when someone faces financial problems, they often start filing lawsuits to recover money. She mentioned that Mayweather is now taking legal action against Showtime over missing payments.
Bills is due, but you done spent everything on stuff you ain't supposed to have, and now you really need something, so you get ready to go to Walmart, right? And you know you got $132 in your bank account, all right? We all done been there, and you know you need food, the light bill due tomorrow, they're gonna cut it off, and you got $132 to your name. And so then you start to search like, well, what happened to the money? You start to go look at your bank account. You start to go, you start to get a little bit, well, I could take this rice, the beans, this, and then when you get up to the counter, you hoping that something else ain't hit your account. That's made it less, because it can say 132, but then you got them pending transactions that come in that hit you, that's definitely gonna put you in overdrive. You don't really start blaming or start realizing you broke until money get low. And that's when you go send people to look.
And commentator Jim Lampley said he felt sad seeing both Pacquiao and Mayweather considering a comeback. According to him, when legendary fighters return late in their careers, it is often because of financial reasons rather than passion for the sport.
Manny, or I will understand Manny, does it make me happy? It's not really my business. It's their business.
You called what was still the most successful fight in boxing history, which was Mayweather-Pacquiao. I've never been a part of a buildup like that, where every mainstream outlet that maybe had abandoned boxing over the years came roaring back. I mean, it was massive. And then the fight happens and we don't get what we hope for. What did you come away from that fight feeling? What did you think of how that whole thing played out?
Well, I want to start this by saying that I like Floyd. I get along with Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd that he was the first great social media master who demonstrated what the power of social media could be, how an event could be sold on social.
Jeff Mayweather also added that a second fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao could have happened earlier. Now, it seems like such a fight would mainly be about making money rather than competition.
It's a fight that's basically, it's a cash grab for both of them.
You said it's a cash grab. I know he's had
so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If you created a name and you made a name, why not get paid for it?
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with you. Do you feel that that's what the comeback announcement is as well? Is just kind of like because I know he's suing Showtime for money he thought he thinks he's owed. Is it just kind of like we need an influx of money, you think?
I mean, I don't really know, and I'm not really going to say anything that I don't know. So, I mean, that part I'm not going to even talk about. It's just the fact that, to me, I looked at it, and I seen the same thing that everybody else seen. So, I mean, and I've never talked to him about it, so I can't really...
Once known as Money Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather now appears to be facing financial pressure. Even though he reportedly earned over $1 billion during his career, there are growing concerns about debt, taxes, and unpaid obligations. Some recent videos show him promoting products in a way that seems uncomfortable, as if he is under pressure. His social media activity also hints that his financial situation may not be as strong as it once looked.
Needs it more than wants it, because you see right here, Floyd Mayweather very vocally has never had a drop of alcohol in his fucking life, is out here promoting alcohol. That's how you know this dude's fucking broke as hell and swimming in debt, because he's posting shit like this.
We are back. Money Mayweather and Beluga, we are back. It's a special day, Valentine's Day. Toast to the ones that we love.
Does he not look like he's a hostage right here? Look.
Happy Valentine's Day and cheers.
I look at the look on his face and I can't tell if he's being held at gunpoint while doing this because he owes somebody money, or if he's just looking like that because he's really confused and struggling trying to read.
Even though he is still doing exhibition fights, many believe these decisions are now driven by money problems. Reports of lawsuits, unpaid taxes, and his return to the ring at the age of 48 raise questions. When compared to fighters like Mike Tyson, who also lost large amounts of money but still had assets, Mayweather's situation seems confusing. Despite earning huge sums from fights and endorsements, it appears that financial struggles can still happen. This shows that even legendary earnings do not guarantee long-term security if money is not managed carefully.